What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. We are back doing some new projects today. I'm really not quite sure what I want to do, but there are a few things that are on dock to do. So, actually, I think I know what I want to do. My problem is I need to find the little tiny thing I need to do it with, and that is going to be the problem. Oh, never mind. I got it. So I need a couple of things. I'm gonna grab real quick. Where's that book? Book. It's gotta be. Whoops. Set on my Tamagotchi. Then I need. Whoop, need this. And I need my extension. I need that light with a little bit of length. My problem here. And so I'm gonna grab this. Welcome back to the stream. You're just joining us. I think I'm gonna do a UV resin project today. I had this idea, and the flowers are blooming here in Washington, so if I want to try to kind of capture this idea or process, I'm gonna have to try. Hi Ev, how's it going? Ev on a Friday night? Oh my. Okay. Well, now I'm all nervous. Now I'm all nervous. Anyways, today we're gonna be playing with these right here. And we're gonna make some cool keychains. So that is our plan. Well, let's jump over and take a look at our project. Now, where is it? Let me go to the studio and we're going to zoom in. I'll put a picture up of me in the corner. There I am. Down here in the bottom. Okay, and we have our little kit. And I'm going to move this up. What we do need to do is set up our UV light and our other thing. Don't need the controller. That's not important. It's funny because my niece is watching and I bought these when I was down there buying little things for my niece. I don't know how to use these. So it's going to be a new adventure. But we'll see. Okay. UV light. This thing's like a miniature crab. I really want to paint it red because it looks like a little crab to me. Right? Like the little crab that runs back and forth across the floor. Yeah, my little crab. But it doesn't run. It just shines some light on things for long periods of time. Oh, now you can only see the UV resin. There we go. Whoa. I think some resin got on the side of that and it's real sticky. Like real sticky. How did that even happen? Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. There we go. There's our little UV resin light. Perfect. There he is. And we're gonna set up our little mat. Silicone mat. I need to like dry that UV resin that's there. Okay, so we got a blue light and a UV resin. Now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit to show you this cool book that I get the privilege of going through some stuff when I'm at school. And I was handed this book. It's a pretty cool book. It's called The American Girl's Handbook. And it was written by Lena Beard and Adelia B. Beard in 1898. This book is copyrighted in 1887. Um, but it's really, really interesting. Like, I could do a whole YouTube about just this book and like the different types of things. The owl. To turn a hen's egg into an owl has not before, I imagine, been thought possible. Yet it is easy enough and requires but a very short time to accomplish this transformation when one knows just how to go to work. No incubator is needed to hatch this bird, as only the shell is used, contents having been disposed of in the manner before described. So, making different. Here's a Easter spoon. These are spring things. The Madeleine. So these are crafts for. So interesting. Different flowers and presentation boxes. Transplanting wildflowers was something you needed to know how to do it. Wildflowers and their preservation. So, like, cutting flowers. For this, it is best to use a tin box of convenient size and form shutting closely. The flowers must be fresh and not at all damp. In such a box, they can be kept for days, bright and unfaded. They may also safely be sent to their friends at distance, though it is better when sending flowers by mail. What kind of box to use for sending flowers by mail? Such a cool book. I'm like, I don't like to handle it all that much. I've really been trying to be quite careful with it. Cornhusk dolls, right? I mean, this book must have been loved by somebody. Like, honestly. The hammock, how to make your own hammock, right? This is like the Wild Girls Adventure book for the 1900s. Plant cross section design. Botany as applied to art, right? And then you can go farther back. Winter, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there's my other flower I pressed. This one is way too big. I don't have anything to press. So the flowers that I did press are here, and I found these micro flowers. I don't know if you guys are going to even be able to see them, but they're the smallest flowers. Now, in comparison, this flower is much larger, and I picked this flower and then decided to press it. It's like kind of cool. Nature's bookmarks. You know, if I really wanted to go out and make some really easy money, I would take this and a piece of nice cardstock, send it through a laminator, and be done with it. No printing, nothing really, and could be a very operative Etsy, thing. Problem is that everyone would be different. Now, my plan today is, if you haven't guessed, I'm going to try to use my mold. I'm going to try to use my mold here, and I am going to fill it up with some resin, hopefully, and then pop it out as a keychain form. Now, I'm also going to try to embed a couple of these little flowers in there to see how that goes. Okay, let's try it. There's only one thing we can do is try. You know, that's the way things like this go. We just try and see if we can do our best. Okay, okay, okay. Not really what I know. Okay, so I'm just saying okay a lot. There's no directions. From what it looks like, these things already give you, if you were going to do the thin side, I don't know which side the resting goes in. Because on this side, you get the outline of the shape, right? And on this side, you get the shape, the inside of the shape. So I think it goes on the inside here. But that doesn't, there's no hole in this one. So you don't get a hole when you do this one, unless you do this one, but this one you'd have to do from this side. So, because that dot isn't what you want, right? So these things don't really make a lot of sense. So let's just try to make ourselves a little heart with flowers in it is going to be the plan. I'm going to move this off of the book. I don't want to ruin the book. Decorative language. Here's the divisions, each of which has a significance suggested generally by form. How interesting, right? This is about making different flags for your family. Decorative language. Oh, cool. And these types of books really interest me. Home gymnasium. How to build yourself home gymnasium. Like, is this artwork copywritten anymore? Does this, like, can I use some of these cool images? Create stuff out of them? Maybe I should. Maybe I will. You know, Albert Einstein did say the secret to creativity is hiding all your sources. It's not actually creating anything new. Okay. Goal. We're going to try to trim these little tiny micro flowers. Is that it? That's our full zoom. And we're going to stuff it in a heart. That would just give us the outline of the heart. So that's not going to do us any good. We got to do it in this side and put all our little things in there. Okay. So my plan would be, let's see how this works. Okay. I think it's got to be shorter. And oh, it's got to be short. I'm not even going to be able to get the whole thing in there. These might be too small. There are those silicone molds that we saw at the other place. Maybe I'll have you go pick those up because they were on clearance. That's such a tiny mold. Okay, wait. What if let's get a different, okay. You know what? Not yet. I'm going to do it correctly. This is not going to be the most beautiful thing, but we're going to just try it anyways. So here we are. Clip. Okay, we're going to put it in here in our little mold. Okay, we want it to fit. There it fits. Okay. I'm going to take a second piece. You can also try to, oh, there we go. I think that's good. It might be too much. Is it too much? I don't know. Kind of like it. You know what I should do though? I should cut out that greenery. So what I'm gonna do, I have scissors for this, that would work better. Okay, this is a little bit of a delicate process. Sorry, guys. Oh, let me see. These. I need these. Okay. Luckily, I have tools for absolutely everything. And, you know, I feel like I got back from California. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just clean up everything. The thing is I really use all my stuff. These are tiny little scissors to cut just the closest little thing. And then I can use my backwards tweezers to reverse grip on the little piece and get it out of there. Right? Like I have all the tools to be great. I just wish I was great. Mm, nope. No, that's not true. I don't actually wish to be great because then people need you to do things. I wish that leaf was on the other side, but we're gonna go with it. It looks good. It looks good. It's like making a miniature terrarium in there. Okay. So now we're gonna take our friend Mr. Resin. Okay. And we're going to try to fill it up, right? That's the plan. We don't know what we're doing. That's the beauty of doing. Oh no, this is here. Okay, I'll move that over there. All right, here we go. Oh, I think I got it too full. I definitely got it too full. Hold on though. I think because it's silicone, I think I should be able to kind of wipe it off. All right, let's try. Let's see how well this works. I did it way too full. Mm-hmm. Can I just scrape it? Oh, use one of the silicone scrapers then. I don't know how this works. Oh. Um, I don't have another one set up. It's not worth saving. I just need to fix. Okay, so it should come off the silicone. Sorry, this is what happens when you have no clue what you're doing. You make lots of mistakes. That's okay though. But if I want it to come out like anywhat somewhat decent, I need to fix it before I move forward. Okay, we're doing better. Okay, good. I got it. I think that's it. I think we're good. Now, This UV resin does have a little bit of an odor. You can see where it's not going to be quite perfect. And boy, would I hope I would get faster at this, because this is taking too long. Okay. So we're going to come over here. We're going to set it underneath. We need to give it ultimate time. Again, I'm having an issue. Having the same issue because, oh dear silicone, you are so sticky. I'm having the same issue because, oh, all right. I'm gonna like flatten out my desk a little bit because I still haven't leveled it. Okay, ready, set, go. I need 150 seconds. We're gonna zoom on out. All right, and while we're waiting for that, we can just yeah, just wait for that, I guess. I don't know what else to do. I can smell it cooking. It's kind of interesting, the whole process of curing. But all we can do right now is wait, really. I do want to make another one. I wonder if you could cut these. These petals are almost translucent. I wonder if you can cut them and make like a really cool stained glass mosaic if you laid it in just right. Flowers. Flowers. 1 minute and 50 seconds is a long time when you have to sit here. Well, let's just update on our Tamagotchi. I don't even know if it's... No, I didn't even select one. Oh, good lord. I can't get it to stop beeping, so I haven't like really invested any time to setting one up because I can't have it beep all the time. I was trying to get it to work today, but I think it's going to be a failed event. I mean, I can take care of it if it's... I did put the little keychain thing in. It took me forever today to fish it through this little tiny like crack. And I don't really love it because it doesn't move freely. It's like stuck. That bothers me a little bit. So I don't know how I feel about that whole endeavor. It was $1.25. It was a very cheap Tamagotchi. Okay, let me just check and see if the outside, oh, it's nice and warm. The outside crystallized? Yeah, we got that. So a little extra piece crystallized. Man, this thing is like blazing hot. Here we go. Should I do it for a little bit longer? We'll pop it out and then we'll see. Okay, so here we have it. There's our little heart. Oh, that's so cool actually. It's not good. There's a mad air bubble underneath it. So first attempt, not great. Not great. Super shiny on one side. But you can see I didn't really think about That's probably why there was so much in there, because there was a bubble underneath there. I wish I had seen that. Okay. First attempt. Decent. Right? I mean, cool idea. Concept was good. Concept was there. Making your own beads. What a process. Man, your beads would be so expensive. But overall, it doesn't look bad. I think it actually came out pretty good considering just like pouring something into a mold and throwing it into a little UV light. All right, let's try. Let's go big. Let's go big, bold, or go home. We're going to do the teardrop this time. Can we do a double? Put the heart in the teardrop. That's cool, actually. And then you could color the resin, but we're not going to do that right now. We are, however, going to set up a nice scene of flowers in this area. And what I kind of want to do is, I wonder if I could put down a thin layer of resin first, and then lay these into it. It's probably not the way. And what's going to be kind of a bummer about this is that this is kind of not going to be the way. Like, I want it to be like a teardrop scenery. Ooh, I really like just the single flower in there. Let's see if I can use this one. Okay, it's too tall, but I like it. I like where its head's at. I broke the leaf off. No. Maybe it'll be okay still. Yeah, it's alright. It would have been better with the leaf. But I don't actually know how to get underneath. But we're going to try this time. Okay. I'm going to put the leaf in anyways. Can we all see this? No. It's okay. I'm glad she got to see it for a little bit. I was going to give her a call today. I actually got off stream yesterday to give her a call, and then I kind of thought it might be too late. I was just going to call and say goodnight, but I didn't know if Jake was putting. I didn't know what was. Yeah, I guess I should have just gone for it. The only opportunity is the one you don't take. The only opportunity lost is the one you don't take. So. Oh no. I think that worked better. Hope I do see a couple bubbles. Oh, that's a big bubble. And to do that, you get rid of that, you hit it with a blowtorch, I think. Do I have a blowtorch around here? I probably have a blowtorch around here somewhere. The problem with a blowtorch is it's going to blow my little flowers all over the place. Maybe I just need, I'm just gonna, and I don't know if I'm ready for the blowtorch problem yet. I want to be done. I know the silicone should be able to handle the blowtorch. This is quite a labor-inducing process as well. Okay, so let me take my little friend off here. Come on, stay off the back. I don't know how it got like magically glued to the back. Please. Nope, nope, go back in. Okay. We're going to move this forward. I wish that hadn't happened because now I have a little bit of it that's outside of its silicone mold, and I would really like it to go back in there. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to come in and pop that. Oh, there it goes. All right. There's a bubble back there in the back corner. And it will not come to the surface. Oh dear. Oh, I think I melted the plastic a little bit. Okay, well, I don't know how to get that bubble out. Can I poke it? Let's see if I can poke it. Weird. I don't think that was a bubble at all. I think it was actually like some kind of material. Sorry guys if I'm not in frame. I'm trying to extract this little tiny piece. Some little tiny micro piece. It's okay, I can wipe it on the... Okay, here we go. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna move this back in, hopefully without causing a bubble. There we go, perfect. I lined it back up somehow. Okay. Good. I feel like I've lost a little bit of weight, but we're gonna move it over here to our little light station. Or we're gonna move our light station over to it. This has a little bit of a slant to it. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit more UV. Okay. A little bit more UV. I don't know if there's a bubble on the other side of this. I'm just hoping that there's not. There's no way for me to tell. So we're just gonna have to trust. All right, minute 50. There we go. Oh. Almost lit my whole house on fire. The silicone turned like a weird shade of white and then looked like it was going to, oh no. Oh, I only did the 90. It cured the, or the 60. This is such a random project. Hear that bird? Alright, bird, chill out.
Hi, I'm Gabe.
You wouldn't settle for.
That big old chunk missing out of the back of that. And the back is like a flat. See how it's not as, not very shiny. As opposed to the front. It has more of a high gloss finish. Interesting. Alright, that's it for this one. We've cooked and overcooked. This should be nice and crispy. Alright, let's check it out. Oh, it's warm. Let's hope for the best. There's a little air bubble in the back here. I'm sure there's tips and tricks to get around it. Looks a little damp in the middle. I'm going to give it a nice little one more go around. Kind of want to just fill one of these just to see what it would do. You could make some really cool earrings. These stars would be really neat. Could I inset this other star back into it? Maybe we'll try the star next. I mean, we got time for one more. The front of it looks like that. It's got a few bubbles in it. Not too bad. I don't know how there we got an air bubble on both sides because there wasn't a air bubble there originally. And now on the top, oh, it's actually just on the bottom. It's just so obvious. I don't know how I didn't catch it. I guess you could make these dangly earrings. Oh, look how cute your earrings are. In the next episode. It could be better. I mean, it's only my second try, so we're just experimenting. But it's just weird and blotchy. You see how, like, the shine isn't? And that's not sticky or wet. That's just... This has different values. So there's two. Ultra shiny. Made with little tiny pieces. So I kind of want to just try the star. See if I could just make the star without anything in it. Oh, guess I could put glitter in it. I don't have glitter. I don't know. I don't have anything to put in it. We're just gonna do clear resin. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here.
I used to spend over 12 hours a month on busy work, following up, client questionnaires, all of the things.
I don't care about all the things. Okay. That's the thing is I don't... Oh. Oh man, this is hard. I think it's harder to deal with when it is after the fact. After it is hardened. So I'd like to take care of things before they turn into a problem. Okay, here we go. We're going for the 150. little bit of waiting time to do these projects, though, you know what I'm saying? Come on, let's hurry it up. Let's hurry it up. Not a Pepsi ad. There we go. It should be a UV resin. UV resin. From Let's Resin. There you go. You want it? You want to make stuff like this? Buy the kit. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. You can do all this. You too could be the cool creator of your own. Look at that. Look what's happening here. Uh-oh. Right? Pretty neat. We're going to give it a nice little bake in there. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to try something a little different this time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my star. But I'm going to put... I don't know if that's going to work. That's going to trap more air underneath it. I was thinking that I would... This is going to be almost impossible to get a flower in here. Let's find the smallest one we got. There she is. No, I need you to cook that. I don't even think we're going to get that in there. So what we're going to do... Looks like the ghetto bird's flying. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to take this little tiny edible flower and dry it out. I gotta put it in before. Okay. And take my little right, there we go. And so maybe, I don't know. I don't know how to keep. Okay, there we go. And I'm gonna scoot it in. Here we go. We have our new little, just fully resin casted with UV light. And UV printing might be fun to get into, but that's just, I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. Sorry, chat, I can't really read you right now because I'm trying to do this. I see a bubble. We can get it. I can't get it. I can see it. Move it around. Oh, I pushed this bubble out from behind it. Perfect. Now it's coming up to the surface. Now maybe I can pop that bubble. Get my low level blowtorch. Trying to make it better. Oh, you guys can't see. Can you see? Just barely, huh? Okay, let's try to hit it. I see so many bubbles in this one. Okay. You know what? I can see maybe this is why we had a problem with the resin and the discoloration, because it got like a little bit of a film on it from that blowtorching. I don't know if it was too hot or what happened. I can see that bubble in there. It's gonna drive me nuts. But there's nothing much we can do. There's another air bubble. Come on, bubble. See, these ones like feed up to me. That one will not come to the surface. Again, we're gonna just barely hit it with this. Here we go. Okay, that's the best. That's our best attempt yet. I really tried to make sure we're firing on all cylinders. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the middle. And then we're gonna cure this one, and then we're gonna call it an evening for tonight. I'm just gonna put it over here off to the side. I'm gonna cure my tool as well so that I don't have to do much cleaning. So we successfully made the teardrop. I mean, as much as possible. A little bit of, let's just peel off. For the most part, actually pretty good. Like, we got the full shape, right? It's solid in every way in that direction. I'm gonna clean off this.
I paid for my own college, so I knew I'd have
of
to
this
start
UV.
accumulating
I
a
really
lot of
should
money,
just
paying student loans, paying
leave
rent.
this
There wasn't
standing up
much left
on my
over.
shelf.
Every month I put whatever I could have into Wealthfront. It does the work for me. I don't have to worry about
Okay, I
picking
don't need to know about banking. What you don't want is this to turn into glue and it to seize the lid, so we're going to make sure we definitely wipe the lid off. Oh, that was only... We're gonna do... And I think I should just leave it standing up. I can leave the unopened one in here. But this looks like we had some sort of leakage problem. I don't really want that to happen again, so we'll leave it out. We're gonna put the light away when we get to that part. Yeah, I think I can use we can try food coloring in the times to come, and we'll try some like glitter and some other things. I just need to get my hands on a few of those things. I really just like this star, you know? Cool little resin star. Did the hole actually go all the way through? Did I put a jump ring through there? I think I could. That's pretty neat. It's like making your own bead. And we're gonna see how this part goes. I doubt it's gonna fit in here, but would be kind of cool if it did, like a puzzle. Yeah. Really like this star. It's like cool that it's fragile enough. It's just cool that it's made from like liquid that I literally had with no form and now has a hard plastic form. Although they do say this UV resin will yellow. I was at home recently and I saw a little thing that had been casted in a resin, and you can tell that there's UV in it by the color changes to light. Was that even on it? Was I shining that on there? Okay. So this should be crystallized and hard. Okay, good. We're gonna chip off the excess. Perfect. That tool goes away. Those tools need to go back. This tool and this tool. Okay, and then we're going to unplug this one, put our UV resin light back in to its box, put that box back into the Let's Resin starter kit, which came with 2 things of UV resin, which I don't even think I've gotten close to getting through one. I haven't made very much, just done a couple coats and then these few things. So there's that. These can go back. This will go to the trash. Here is my, oh, I'm gonna probably have to open that up. Here's my star, so we're gonna check it out. Ready? Pop the star right out. Oh, I think, to be honest, look at that. Star came out great. Is there still a bubble? I don't know. Yeah, there's still a bubble. The perfectionist in me wants to scream, but I will not. And we can try all these things: sanding, dremeling, seeing if they have to have such sharp edges, right? Can I round them out a little bit so that they're not so, right? And moment of truth, does our puzzle work? Do you think it'll fit? Dun, 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 dun. It does fit. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty fun. So, all in all, if we take a look at, okay, hold on. Give me a second, chat. Let me just throw the silicone thing in there, because that's where that should go. It should go in the kit with the UV resin. I'm going to put a few things back real quick. Oh no. Back it up. You guys can watch the cleanup process. Well, again, thanks for joining me tonight. We are, there's going to be a lot more video games coming back onto the stream. I've decided to concentrate my efforts and just focus on one stream and kind of do everything through that stream. If you're interested in the video games, watch the video games. If you're only interested in the art show happens 3 times a week, and it has for the last year or so. So we're just going to be adding some hours to the Twitch stream, basically trying to get a little bit more of a following, whether it be for watching artwork like this, me making things, or if it is just me playing video games. Kind of a little bit of both. I need to grab the handbook so I can put that away. All right, well, that was a pretty successful day of making things. I think we did some good work. I'm gonna put that back in a second. I do want to pick this up. Oh man, it's a little sticky from the resin. And there's like pieces of resin on this paper. Okay. Holding. And putting the paper back into my handbook. And that's it. We are good to go today. We did a lot of things. Got some work done. I feel pretty accomplished. What a week. I'm glad the week's over. Went by quick, but being our first week back from spring break, the kids actually did really well with like getting back into the groove of things, getting settled in, getting ready to do work. Yeah, good kit, good shapes. We made this one. This little guy right here. And made this one. This one was okay. It's our second try. Couple bubbles there. Made the heart, which wasn't a total failure, but it was pretty close. It's missing a big chunk in that corner. Let's be honest. This was a little bit ambitious for my first attempt at pouring a silicone mold and resin. I probably shouldn't have tried to do multiple flowers and then other pieces on top of each other. And maybe the trick is to pouring these things in layers. Pouring down like a thin layer of resin first, and then adding the leaf in on top of it and pressing it into it so it pushes the bubbles up, instead of having it at the bottom with no room to push it up, or adding the things in after. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It is Friday night, so enjoy your weekend. We will be back here on Monday to continue working on different projects. I do not know at this point what project we're going to be working on Monday. What I would really like to do is to write a list of all the projects that have to be finished in here, and then also maybe show you the process of looking up a venue to do an art show and how to go about that. It's a long process, or it could be a short process, but maybe we'll see what it really takes to sell your art in Seattle, and go through like a step by step. This is what you got to do. As for this, that was a fun little project. Pretty interesting to make your own beads and jewelry and other types of things. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you back here next time. Have a good night and have a great weekend.